Welcome to solverfy.
Hello student, consider a following partially completed two-way ANOVA table. Suppose there are 5 levels of factor A and 2 level of factor B. We have given some information and we have to fill a missing values in the ANOVA table. So first it is given that as there are 5 levels of factor A, so here P is equals to 5. Therefore degrees of freedom for factor A is equals to P minus 1, that is 4, and degrees of freedom for B is equals to 2 minus 1, that is 1, and for interaction degrees of freedom are 5 minus 1 into 2 minus 1, so here answer is 4. Now degrees of freedom for error is equals to 16 and degrees of freedom for total is equals to 21. Now we draw ANOVA table. So first column is source. We have given sum of square. So now we have calculated degrees of freedom. From this we calculate mean square and F ratio. So for factor A, sum of square is equals to 80 and degrees of freedom is equals to 4. Therefore mean square is equals to 20. For factor B, sum of square is equals to 30 and degrees of freedom is equals to 1. Therefore ms is equals to 30. For interaction, we have given sum of square which is equal to 250 and degrees of freedom 4. Therefore mean square is equals to 62.5, and for error, sum of square is equals to 200 and degrees of freedom is equals to 16 and mean square is equals to 12.5. Now for total degrees of freedom are 21 and sum of square is 600. So 600 divided by 21, it will give the value 28.57. Now we calculate f as mean square for factor A divided by mean square error. So 1.6, similarly 2.4 and 5.0. Now we have to calculate critical values for factor. So critical value, that is F. Now for factor A, critical value using degrees of freedom 4,16, critical value of F is equals to 4.77. For B, with degrees of freedom 1,16 and with level of significance 0.01, degrees of freedom is F value is equals to 8.53, and for interaction with degrees of freedom 4,16 and level of significance 0.01, critical value of F is equals to 4.77. So this is the answer. Hope you found the video useful. Thank you.